Hi, how are you guys? I'm here. Don't be surprised by the way I look, okay? It is still me, Mayowa ID, all right, in flesh. But situations have changed, all right? Situations have changed. Please, 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet. You still have to do the 6 feet, from your computer, all right? Hey, that's the way life is right now, y'all. That's the way life is. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to quickly do a real quick how do we survive a total lockdown in our time right now? Okay, so it is very important, especially in this time that we are in, to make sure that we are protecting ourselves. We're protecting ourselves. Okay, very important. Now, I'm gonna what I'm focusing on today is how to survive, especially when it comes to food, how to survive in a total lockdown. Some of you, it is very important. Food, smart food. This is not the time for you for us to be buying crackers. This is not the time for us to be buying candy. This is not the time for you to be buying cake or stuff like that, stuff that unnecessary stuff. This is the time to be thinking of surviving. Okay, because the less frequent you visit the store, the more likelihood that the less likely you'll get the COVID and the disease. So you want to think smart. You want to start at home. Think of what are strategic buys. What exactly can you buy? I've come to this is before I even dive into all of that. The hygiene things to do like washing hands. Those all still applies. Okay, those are very standard. Wash your hand, use hand sanitizers, and then every now and then wash your hand again. Even if it's just you know on Facebook. I've seen some people do crazy stuff using bag to cover their shopping bag to cover their head. Even if it's this, you know, however we want to do it, those are all standard. But today we're talking about food. What are those things? Strategic buys, BUYS, strategic things to buy. This is my own option. I mean my own opinion, and I think it works. Rice, rice. I'm gonna list them: rice, beans, and you need protein. Rice will give you carbs. Every food has carbs in it anyway. So rice will give you good carbs. Beans will give you fiber. So you at least nowadays you're just stuck at home. You're not ambulating you're not moving around as often as you can, unless as much as you can. So beans will give you some great power, gas forming. Fiber help you with all of that. Buy eggs. And of course, that's a type of protein, and buy that it will give you quantity, because what we're trying to do is to survive, right? You want to stay alive to see the end of this whole COVID season. So we buy a little bit of meat, some eggs, vegetables. With rice, you can eat anything with rice. With the Asians, sometimes they can even eat rice just by itself. They eat rice by itself, and then sometimes they put some maybe oil on top of it, and they are good. But all for some other countries, you can eat rice with almost anything. You can eat rice with meat. You can eat rice with just vegetables. You can eat rice with beans. You can eat rice with just pepper. And I would also recommend, maybe buy a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of tomatoes, bell peppers, just to, so just to go with your rice. So with your rice, you can add your beans, okay? Which today you eat rice, with your rice. Today you can cook rice and then cook some stew with it. And your meat here, that meat, you will cut it. This time around, it's not the time for you to be eating your big. big portion meat. Eating big portion meat. No, this is not the time for that. This time, if you bought this amount of meat, this amount of meat, what you do is cut your meat into very, very, very small pieces, small pieces. Because the point, what we're trying to accomplish is not really. I mean, if you have money, good. But if you don't have that much money, it's not about enjoying, giving your body the amount of nutrients it needs for you to keep for you to be able to see the next and the next day and the next day. Okay, and your meat pieces into your stew. That way you have rice and stew with very, very small amounts of meat in it scattered. Now cook your beans. So cook your beans. In the same beans, you can some of the meat that you bought, cut it again, pour it inside of your beans. Now you have beans which has fiber, which has carbs, some carbs, which has now has some meat in it with protein. You have that. Put it aside. And now, with your eggs, what you can do with your eggs when you cook out your vegetables. So there are a lot of ways you can juggle your food. You don't have to buy. This is not the time for us to be buying snacks, to be buying cookie. Because that will you're just wasting your money on something that won't last you. Those are all snacks that will not last you. You need something that will keep you strong. And as we all anticipate the end of this COVID, because at the end of the day, it will end. It will end. This COVID thing will end. Okay. That's all I just wanted to discuss with us today, and I'll be making more more visits to you guys, more about eggs, maybe 3 or 4 eggs. Normally 2 eggs per day is what they say is good. At this point, do 1. You don't have to eat eggs every day. 1 on Monday, nothing on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, just like that, and then that lasts you. If you eat eggs today, tomorrow you eat meat, some of your meat. Today you just alternate it, alternate, freeze it. If you don't eat it today, you eat it the next day. So that way you keep yourself healthy. And another thing is, if you don't use it, you lose it. Your body, you have to work out your body. If it is when you wake up, all right, strength up, because by the time the whole COVID is over and you can't walk because you've not done anything, you just sat down all day, then that's a problem. Okay, so you gotta keep moving around, keep moving. While you eat, move around, do exercise, even if it's just stand in place or doing this every time. There's something. Okay, all right. That is all I just wanted to discuss with us today. But watch out for other days, and because other days I'll be bringing more stuff, and also more videos will come in. All well improved. When that time comes, stay connected with me, because the tide is gonna change soon. All right. Take care.